been one of my favourite parts of the calendar as a practicing translator, because it's a place where translators get together. It's not only to meet and to enjoy each other's company, to discuss issues which concern us, but it's also a place where translators get together in groups and look with enormous rigour and patience and persistence at pieces of text.
Many people who are now translating have come through here, which says a lot. But also many people have ideas of what translating is, and then when they come here, they see that it's more, or something different than what they had in mind. Not only for us as writers to come and see, get a sense of what they do to our texts and how they achieve the translation, but for future translators.
Down the coast, left or south, or anything?
Well, so many things are unique about this experience. First of all, of course, it's the possibility of relying on a source that you would like to have all the time, which is the author, and a very special presence, not only because they are authors, but because they are ready to answer any question. They are at our disposal anytime we need them. So that's very special. And then, of course, the energy, the intellectual energy that you have in a room where 15 people are trying to solve the same problem, no matter what problem it is, whether it's physics or translation. It's a fantastic thing that you never have at home.
When I heard the writer and the translators talk, it was clear to me that they are very talented people who could warp the text into an English equivalent that was maybe even better than in German. To me, it sounds like a new story that I can enjoy myself again. To me, it was a pleasure, because I speak English, so I could actually tell what they're doing. And usually, when you work with a translator, you only get emails with questions, which is a lot of fun as well. But now that I could hear them talk and nearly hear them think as well, it was very insightful. And I plan to maybe do some translations myself, so it was very inspiring for me. Yeah, a very good experience.
Well, of course, I've spent many years teaching on a technical translation course. What's unique about this place is its focus on literary translation. I've attended myself other literary translation workshops, but they were modelled on this one. So in a sense, this one has been forerunner to others. Oh, I hope they'll get, well, apart from all the handy tips that I can give them, I hope that they'll get both enthusiasm and confidence. They'll feel that they want to do translating, and they'll feel that they can do translating.
More than once I was thinking, because of the question that I got from the participants about the text, there was more than once I was thinking that maybe if I had to rewrite this text, I would do that and that. So it's absolutely, now I have the translation process on my mind when I write new stories or novels.
The notion of getting a bunch of translators together and having them do what seems at first like a kind of crazy idea, doing a committee translation of one text, seems pretty unique to me. I've never heard of anybody else doing this. And I have to say I was kind of skeptical in the beginning that it would work, but everybody in the workshop seemed kind of skeptical in the beginning, and we had the first part of the text that we tackled, everybody produced. We had 5 groups producing, 5 pairs of people producing different translations, and the end product, everyone agreed, was better than all of the first efforts. So it actually seems to work. It's not perhaps a speedy process, but it seems to work. So I think just the experience of doing that, having all these translators come together in one room and talk and debate this closely, this vigorously, this long, how to translate even just a single line, a single paragraph, really is an experience I imagine you might be able to have in classes at universities or something, but probably not at this level anywhere else.
We just have to consider this. Let's keep it for now.
But that's the by. And any road, we all go by the same name now, and as Makiko wanted to, Mam and Lass, they come up from Osaka to spend 3 days in the flat in Tokyo.
Taras Romanishin, the oldest Ukrainian in the village, and also the producer of its strongest plum schnapps, would later proclaim that the birth of Stanislav Yaneshko was a miracle.
2 front teeth, which were tinged a pale orange colour from gnawing so much oak and willow bark. They reminded me of my sister Nora's teeth, before she'd embarked on the whole operation of braces and bridges, which made her mouth look like a busy construction site in the few months leading up to her wedding.
We stayed there for a while, in silence, him gripping my hand awkwardly, both knee-deep in the cool, foamy water. I drowned in this sea. Baffled, I looked up to see his face. I was about your age when I drowned in this sea.
He's over 70. He's never been a skirt chaser like your husband was. Last year he said he was going to come back for good, but with this war against the Japanese going on, I told him to wait a bit longer.
Mette alle strette una serie di ferrovianti, i chiedi del futuro, con un'insistenza che quasi li spaventa. E adesso su quale treno viaggeranno? Quando pensano di rivedere questo posto? Rispondono solo che viaggiare è la loro vita, che i treni sono molti, che a loro piace il clima fresco di questa zona montuosa. Parlano molte lingue, è vero, ma in nessuna usano mai il futuro.
自分の頭に叩きつけた。ぐしゃーっていう聞き慣れない音とともにしぶきのように君が飛び散り、それからお母さん、お母さんと連呼しながらすでに叩きつけたのをさらに何度も叩きつけ、手の中、髪の中で泡立った。